is your trans Ethiopian girl Corrupt here, and we have another roast for you today, and this time it's a Savage Dragon, because who doesn't love Savage Dragon? Well, I don't, and a lot of people don't, so there you go. It's of issue 229. I haven't even read this one, but something tells me it's gonna be a good one. And on the cover we have dragons, we have Lamar Jackson Dragon, Savage Dragon's son, and his child bride seems to be holding a finger, his finger to be exact, and looks rather disgusted, yet strangely aroused. And in this comic, that's not an over-exaggeration. Before I continue, I'd like to soak in this cover though a little bit. I mean, not the bland greeting, not the bland Photoshop background or award-winning Inkwell Awards. I don't even know what the hell that is. Or even the fact that she's holding his finger. But I'd like to focus in on the fact that she looks both old and young, both 8 and 82. It's like Eric Larson is not sure what age he wants to depict her as. So sometimes she's 4, sometimes she looks 4, sometimes she looks 8, sometimes she looks 30. Here she seems to be entrapped in some weird limbo state between all 4 of those ages, or 3. I don't even remember how many I said. Oh well, before I ramble on too much, let's get on with it. Alright, and here we have a hell of a lot of dialogue. Basically what happened to, because this has gone long, basically, long story short, what I believe happened was there was a fight with a villain called Dark Lord. Yes, his name is Dark Lord. That's retarded, I know. And some shit happened, some crazy shit happened, and now they're in Dimension X. This is a shitty thing to do, but honestly, I don't give a fuck about reading all this right now. Like, I'll read it later and then recap or something if people give a shit. But honestly, I don't feel like reading all this goddamn dialogue. Like, holy fuck. Besides, that's not where the cringy shit is. The cringy shit starts. Well, here's Savage Dragon's child bride talking to her mother. So, and they're at Tim Hortons. Yay, Canada! So, last night, because they went to Canada, so last night was something of a surprise. It all happened so... excuse me. I don't know what to say. You'd left the 2 of us alone with the kids for 3 days, Maxine. One thing led to another, and I raped them all. I made your son watch me get bukkakied by his brother. It was awesome. Oh, not really. No, that sounds horrifying, actually. It sure did. Kevin is like 20 years younger than you, Mom. What were you thinking? Your dad has been gone for over a year. Your dad barely touched me for the last 10 years of his life. I'm only human. Maxine, I have desires. I have needs. So essentially, the child bride's mother, fucked Blue Skeletor. Yeah. Pretty much. She just fucked Skeletor. There we go. And speak of the devil. This is, the person the child bride's, mother fucked. Isn't that a beautiful picture? Isn't that a beautiful face? Like, now that's something you want to stick your cock into, or allow it to stick its cock into you. So, Maxine's mom, that was a bit of a surprise. Yeah, that. Maxine was with you at the hospital for 3 days. We had nothing but time to talk, to get to know each other. I'd cook dinner. The lights were low. The kids were asleep. We just kind of fell into each other's arms. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to hear. A love affair between a geriatric and a corpse. That's awesome. We just, it happened. Sorry you had to walk in on that. I know it must have been quite a shock. What's with the, what's with the caps lock? Hey, I get it. Those kids can be quite a handful. You're tired. Your judgment is impaired. I'm not telling you how to lead your life. I don't know why Lamar Jackson here. Like, I keep calling him Lamar Jackson, and I know that it's not his name. I could just never remember his name. I just know that he's some vaguely black, like, dude. Like, we shared a bottle of wine. She asked how I made certain sounds without lips. I told her they were invisible. She asked to touch them, which led to her kissing me, which led to... Okay, that's disgusting. That's the last thing I want to hear is, like, fucking necrophilia time with, some old Asian woman. Okay, that's disturbing. Whoa, that just came out of nowhere. Savage Dragon banging his Asian bride. Just look at that. She's just going full hog wild there with her little, like, old lady titties just popping around in there. Apparently his and then Dragon orgasmed so hard. Like Lamar Jackson's orgasms are so strong, it propelled her little ass into the wall. And he's now pouring. Okay, I'm not gonna quite describe what happened. However, I will say he is pouring his man milk into her mouth. There we go. That's about as. That's actually probably more graphic. Here, these terrible looking. Here, like the bad anatomy girls fighting monsters in Dimension X. Don't give a shit. Now we're back to the child bride dressed like a 12-year-old Catholic schoolgirl. Pregnant? But I can't be pregnant. It's impossible. Malcolm. Oh, okay. His name is Malcolm. Malcolm had a vasectomy. I don't know what to tell you. Oh God, this is so not good. We already have 3 kids. I don't understand why I gave her that voice. It's not even feminine. It's just weird and over the top, like she's a drama coach or something. We're in a play. You could give up the child for adoption, or if you need, you could terminate the pregnancy. That trick never works. What would happen if... Let's see. Well, there we go. See? Good. It's good as new. I think it's time you considered another line of work. Okay, what is that voice? Seriously, Malcolm, this is dangerous. What would I do if something happened to you? There are things I can do to help, little mama. And it's not like there are a lot of other guys who can do what I do. God, this art is so bad. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. I swear to fucking Christ. They look like old ones from fucking... They look like old ones. Like, holy fuck. I have responsibilities. You have a family. I have responsibilities. You have a family first! Oh God, with the Asian voice, why not? With the racist Asian voice. Besides, it's not like you don't have other options. You've gotten all kinds of offers. You could write a book about you writing a book. Your dad wrote a book, and you wouldn't even have to type. You could just talk into your phone. I could type it up. Or what about recording? A CD, that offer's on the table, you're always singing. Oh, of course the nigga has to fucking be a fucking rapper or some fucking, there's some R&B singer and shit. How the nigga can't, of course. I'm sorry I had to do that. Or a sex tape. I'd be willing to do my part. Big money in those. I just hate risking your life all the time. or a sex tape, I'd be willing to do. Yes, that's exactly what I want to see. Yo, little fucking underage ass getting trained by like 50 fucking dudes. There you go. I fight crime because I can fight crime. I have these powers, Maxine. I should use them for good. There's something else I should mention. I'm pregnant. Dun dun da. What? But that's impossible. I got snipped. You were supposed to clean your pipes afterwards, you big dope. Your doctor told me you were supposed to... Okay, wait. Why does she look like a... What is this pose? What is this? Bitch looks like she's role-playing as she's LARPing as a frog. What the fuck? Is she hungry for dick? Like, I guess so. There you go. I can't get any more pregnant, so whoopee! Time to paint the walls. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. More weird softcore pedo porn from fucking Savage Dragon and Company. Oh my god! I've always wanted to come up here, Mr. Morris! This view is fantastic! Please, Miss Jamerson, call me Sterling. Mel, Kevin, look, we're both adults here. I don't care what they say. We need to live our own lives. This isn't about Malcolm and Maxine. It's you and me. That's very sweet, Kevin. But Maxine is right. I am 20 years older than you. Okay, what is that voice? I sound fucking Irish now. I don't care. It may seem fine now, or even 10 years from now. But someday I'll be 60 or 70, and you'll probably look like me. You'll still look like you. Have you seen me? Look, we can take this slow, no pressure. But if we only had 20 or 30 years together, would that be so terrible? In pops the semen monster. Shakaroo! Sterling! Morris, I've come for you, says the semen monster. Good heavens. You don't recognize me, do you, Morris? The toxic sludge you see before you is all that's left of your butler, Eric Finley. Wait, maybe I should make him Irish. Eric Finley, a man you left to die in the semen accident that turned me into Comzilla. Eric, thank heavens you're alive. I was worried about you. You'd vanished. We'd searched the grounds. Kevin, you've got to help that poor man. Cole Malcolm. I'm too much of a bitch to do this by myself. I'll do what I can. But Cole Malcolm. And now they're at a restaurant called the Poop Cafe. There you go. This is Savage Dragon, everybody. A restaurant called the Poop Cafe, where after weird, terrible softcore porn, we are introduced to a restaurant where you eat food out of tiny toilets, called the Poop Cafe. Honestly, Maxine, how do you find these places? What? The kids love it! This is not a selling point. They're 2 years old. They have no taste. You're eating poo-poo. No, you're eating poo-poo. Yes, this is what I wanted to be doing with my life. Reading Savage Dragon at 2:59 in the morning, so I can get this terrible ass fucking video up. So just while a bunch of 2-year-olds argue, look, while I read an argument between a bunch of 2-year-olds talking about eating poop. There you go. That's where my life has come to, Kuma. That is who I am, I suppose. Now, Maxine receives a call that Skeletor here is getting his shit knocked out by Seaman Man. Or I'm sorry, Seaman. It's just you and me, Morris. There's nobody to save you now. Now feel my orgasmic darkness. I don't know what the fuck I couldn't even think of anything. Here comes Malcolm, and Skeletor. Let Malcolm save Skeletor in the nick of time. Oh my god, that's an awful way to die. Well, this little old Mr. Rogers looking nigga just got bukkake to death, literally. Nigga literally got bukkake to death. That's a pretty awful way to die, really. And nobody can help you, woman. And now Malcolm's child bride's mother is about to be attacked by Seaman. From now on, that is his name, Seaman. And now, disgusting this disgusting thing has just been knocked out of a window. Don't you just love these panels? Look at this. This is awful. Like, 2 panels of shitty action, and followed by more shitty action. Oh, now they're on the ground. Apparently, he just kinda, I don't know, did he fall on the ground? Or, like he's just they're just both kinda standing in midair, so I'm not really too sure what happened. There was nothing to show them actually falling. It was just kinda like they were there, and then they stopped. Kinda like, an animation where you have to draw, with sprites, you have to, draw each action, It's like someone didn't draw the action of him falling, and so he's just kind of there, and then, plop, he's in the next scene. There you go. Oh, look. Seaman has claws, like Wolverine. This just makes me want to read a better comic. Terrific. And Malcolm gets his fingers cut off. They look like little green Vienna sausages. Daddy, don't hurt my daddy. Kids, stay back. This guy is dangerous. You know what? Forget it. We're done here. What? No, come back. Bad man, say bye-bye. Shit. But he could go be anywhere. God damn it. I hate when that happens. It's okay. I was so scared. I know the feeling. And, the Terrible Anatomy Squad has just vanquished a horde of demons. You know what? I bet you this would have been far more interesting than that bland, soft-core porn shit that I just saw. Anywho, that has been your inspirational vitamin for the day. Goodbye, bitches. Oh, and put the notification thing on or something so you can see my shitty fucking video. You know my ass has a hard time trying to upload on a decent time anyway, so you won't get bombarded by fucking videos. Anyway, bye-bye.